400 divided by 8 is 50. That's how much concrete I'm going to need, 50 units of concrete. I think I can do that easy. As to the rest of it, well, I still need encased industrial beams and whatever you call them. Electromagnetic control rods. Should be able to grab both of those, though. Okay. Might as well just empty this. Oh, and before I forget, if there are no encased industrial beams, why are they... They're not being fed in anymore. Oh, it must be because I turned this thing off. I thought that would help. Can I just grab this off the conveyor belts? I guess not, but there's like a buffer, like right here. In a sense, I've already got some encased industrial beams. What else do I need? I guess I have some concrete too. I think the only thing I don't have are the electromagnetic control rods, and those are relatively simple to hammer out. Okay, here we go. Now I think gas is extracted in the same way that liquid is. Using pipelines, but there's no head lift involved. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to need power. So the nearest power node is down here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Some high tension cable. Okay, the wire's too long if I string it all the way up there. can get away with that. I can switch it on and off directly. So, what? Oh, wait. No, I mean, it can sort of connect, but, well, that's a counterintuitive advantage there, because I can just stick it down here. And if I need to put anything else in there, I can. Alright, there. Let's see, this thing is feeding the developers. That's a lot. 840 a minute. Okay, now it's trip the nodes. This one's pure. I remember I needed nitrogen gas for some research. That should be in production. I'll aim it out this way. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to need, though. So at least for the time being, I'm going to take a packager. Put it here. Power it. I should have some aluminum ingots on me, so let me just, I guess, go up here and make a temporary workbench in this clearing. And I'm gonna get myself a whole stack of these empty fluid tanks, which I'm guessing is 100. Yeah, it probably is. That's where all the other packages are, stack-wise. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Wait, out of curiosity, just how much time does it take to make a... Oh, it should be down here somewhere. Electromagnetic... Ooh, okay, forget that. I'll have to use a an assembler for it. We're gonna make packaged nitrogen gas. That should only take about 100 seconds. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm using liquid storage for a gas. I'm wondering if this is actually gaseous nitrogen, or based on the overall look of the node, is it liquid nitrogen? If it is liquid nitrogen, it's way too dangerous for me to handle. shape am I in power-wise? Okay, I'm still not... I'm not really all that close to capacity, so I'm fine. I mean, sure, max consumption is, well, high, but I'm not going to be running everything at once, so it's not too much of a concern right now. Wait a second, why is it doing this? It keeps stopping for some weird reason. Is it because of... Respawning lizard doggos. Oh yeah, I've seen those before. And... well, I've never really needed one. I'm not a pet guy. The other resource well pressurizer had a different message. I forget what it actually said, like trying my best, all that. What about this? I suppose it is kind of. What's this look like? Yeah, it's gas, so it doesn't show you any fluid. And the flow rate is like nil. I don't know, I was expecting it to be a bit steadier. I guess it averages out in the end, but maybe it works on the same principle as geysers do. Which is why I never used them, because it was a little too unstable. Okay, I'm going to shut this off. Mostly because it takes 150 megawatts, and I'm not so sure I can spare that. And go back to Hub Central and do something that I have wanted to do for a long time now. Okay, so sulfur. I need... wait. Why do I not have... oh, I need empty fluid tanks rather than nitrogen gas tanks. I could have done this earlier. Well, there's no real issue here. I'll just make 10 empty fluid tanks. Do I not have... okay, I think I do have all the packaged turbo fuel that I need here. I don't know why I got rid of half of it. I'm sure I had 100 stored. But there we go. Rocket fuel. How do you make rocket fuel? Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator in any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack with appropriate results. Interesting. Warning, mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect. Another reason not to drink this stuff. While I'm at it... okay, so I need 200 rocket fuel, but I also need an entire stack of power slugs, which I do have, but for a different branch of the research tree. The problem is, how do you... There's like that one component that I couldn't really identify. So let me just string up a temporary... That's the thing, I don't know where you make these in. Is it the refinery or no? Turbo fuel. So you don't make it in a refinery. Then I'm guessing that you make it in a blender. Yeah, here we go. It takes turbo fuel and nitric acid. How the dickens do you make nitric acid? Do you make that in a refinery? I need to put both down. If you don't make nitric acid in a refinery, and you don't make it in a blender, then I can only come to one conclusion, and that's, I haven't unlocked it yet, unless you do make it in a blender, and I'm overlooking that. Cooling system, battery, fuels, modular frame, turbo rifle ammo. No, it's not there. It's exactly 0 cents. I can't think of anything else that uses a liquid or anything liquid-like and another liquid. Unless you actually make it in an assembler, and I'm somehow... and you use the packaging. Again, no. Which leads me to one conclusion. That I haven't unlocked it yet. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet. It is in the particle enrichment branch. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna have to put the sulfur research on the back burner again, and I'm gonna go to nuclear. Actually, before I do that, well, you know, I ran into some electromagnetic control rods in a freighter crash somewhere, so I've got those. If I, let's see, 400 sulfuric acid is divided by 50 times 5 is actually, I've got this calculation all wrong because I'm forgetting the sulfuric acid that I add back into the system. So it's not really 400 sulfuric acid, it's a lot closer to whatever the closest multiple of 6 is. 390, 396, which is 49 times, no wait, 396 is 66, yeah, it's multiple of 11, 66 times, times 5 is 330, divided by 50, round down, just for safety's sake, is... Actually, no, strike that. Divide that by 10. 33. I need... I think that's how much... how many electromagnetic control rods I need. 33. So that's a lot more reasonable than hammering out like a ton of them. mostly sure that that's actually the case. I made like one more just for, or a couple more just to be safe. Okay, now I'm gonna head down to, well, not the nuclear plant, the thing that makes uranium rods.